Hello, college algebra student. This video is for chapter 5.4 to 5.6 online homework, and we have question 1. So this is find the quotient using long division. So we will just do long division. It's dividing by x plus 2. Technically speaking, if you divide by x plus 2, you can do synthetic, but I think the computer generate random divisor, so we are just dividing x plus 2 by long division. So our first step is to estimate quotient. So x cubed, the first term over the first term, that is x squared. So we'll put it here. And then we want to put the subtraction thing. So x squared times x plus 2 would equal to x cubed plus 2x squared. So x cubed plus 2x squared, and I'm doing subtract. X cubed subtract x cubed is 0. 3x squared subtract 2x squared is 1x squared. Okay, and I bring down because I want to continue. So this step is done. We're going to do the second step. Maybe we'll use another color. So again, first step over first term over first term. X squared over x is equal to x. And I put x here. And then I have x times x plus 2. So it'll be x squared plus 2x. I'll put it for subtraction. Again, subtract. 4x minus 2x is 2x. Bring down is plus 9. So I have to switch to the third color. And then, so this is done. Now we have first term over the first term again. 2x over 2 equal to 2. So plus 2 and times this 2 with the divisor equal to 2x plus 4. I write 2x plus 4 for subtraction. 9 minus 4 is 5. So the quotient is in the top, x squared plus x plus 2. Remainder is 5. Okay, so that's how you do long division. So we move on to synthetic divisions. Question 2 is use synthetic division to divide this polynomial by x plus 3. Write it in quotient plus remainder over divisor. So if I'm dividing by x plus 3, I'm kind of finding the zeros. So we will say x plus 3. If x plus 3 is 0, then x is equal to negative 3. So we're dividing the 0, which is the flip over of the factor, right? If it is x plus 3, you divide negative 3. Bring down the first one. Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. Plus is 3. 6 plus negative 3 is 3. Negative 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. 15 plus negative 9 is 6. Negative 3 times 6 is negative 18. 24 minus 18 is 6. So the answer is, this is the remainder. Oh, remainder. Then this is the quotient, but 1x x squared. So I'll write it as x squared plus 3x plus 1 plus 6 over x plus 3. Okay, we're dividing negative 3, but write it this way. What? X squared plus 3x plus 1. Oh, I have to do this. Negative 3. Oh, I have to do negative 3. Just copy over. Negative 3, negative 9, negative 18. Negative 3. 1, 3, 6. And 6 also? Is it? 1, 3, 6, 6. Oh, yeah. It should be x squared plus 3x plus 6. Yeah. And then 6 over x plus 3. X squared plus 3x plus 6 plus a fraction of 6 over x plus 3, the divisor. Okay. Question 3. So do this by, I'm going to just do it here. If I want to divide x minus 4, my number outside should be 4. Because I will pretend that I'm finding the 0 equal to 0. So x is equal to 4. This is the 0. This is the factor. So record this 11, negative 2, negative 43, and 12. There's no missing term, so, and then we bring down negative 2. 8 times negative 2 is negative 8. Add them is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. Add them is 10. 4 times 10 is 40. Add them is negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. That's 0. So I think we just need to do it. Negative 2, 3, 10, negative 3, 0. Oh, maybe I'll just do it one more time so you can see. 4, negative 2, 11, negative 2, negative 43, 12. First, bring down negative 2. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. Add them is 3. 3 times it is 12. Add them is 10. 10 times 4 is 40. Add with 43 is negative 3. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12, and we get 0. So actually this tells us that x minus 4 is a factor. Is x minus 4 a factor? Yes, because I have remainder 0. Question 4, you have this polynomial and someone has completed a synthetic division. The results show that what value is a 0 of p. So because my remainder is 0 after the synthetic division, I know that we're dividing by 3. That means x equal to 3 is a 0. And so it can be factored as x minus 3 because this also tells us that x minus 3 is a factor. The other factor is the negative 2, 0, 2, where this is 1 and x squared. So that means negative 2 x squared plus 2, no x, right? So I can use the result of a synthetic division to factor things. 5. Find the real result of this. If there are multiple solutions, use comma the list. I think this can be done by factoring. So factoring, I need some more space. We can see that there is x4 and x squared. So we will use the u substitution. Change this into u is x squared. U squared is x to the 4th. So change it into u squared minus, oh no, it's a z, it's not an x. U squared minus 24u minus 25 equal to 0. This become a quadratic. I can use diamond because it's u squared. So I will u and u, waiting for the 2 number, be negative 25 and negative 24. I know 1 times 25 is 25, but if I do negative 25 times 1, I will negative 25 and add to negative 24. So be plus 1 minus 25. So now I plug it back in, equal to 0. X squared plus 1, x squared minus 25. X squared plus 1 I can factor, so I rewrite it. So I'm going to factor more. This will be x minus 5, x plus 5. Because it is difference of 2 square, I can do a conjugate per factor. Now I find 0. So this has no real 0, because when I do x squared plus 1 equal to 0, x squared equal to negative 1 is I. So it's not real solution. They want real, so there's no real solution. But the other one, I can split them is x minus 5 equal to 0. So x is equal to 5. This would be x plus 5 equal to 0, x equal to negative 5. So my 2 0 is just 2 real 0 is 5 and negative 5. Solve a x to the power 3 over the cube equation. We look at them. I can factor GCF. I will factor the m out because it's m3 minus 16m. Both of them has m. So, okay, equal to 0. So we add the m out will be m squared minus 16 because there is a m. So then this is difference of two squares. Square root of m is square root of this is m. Square root of this is 16. Square root of this is 4. So become m plus 4, m minus 4. When you see difference of two squares, they're conjugate. Now we can split m equal to 0, m plus 4 equal to 0. That means m equal to negative 4. M minus 4 equal to 0. That means m is equal to 4. So we have 3, 0. 0, 4, negative 4. That's 6, 7. Another factoring question. In 5 we do a lot of factoring. So we have to do this by factoring. So first of all, look at GCF. Okay, write it down first. 2x third minus 5x squared minus 12x equal to 0. Oh, there's x everywhere, so we factor 1x out. 2x squared minus 5x minus 12 equal to 0. Now this I cannot do the simple diamond because I have 2x. So I'm going to do guess and check, or you can do AC diamond. XX. How do I do 12 so that I would have 5? What is something of that's 12? 2, 6? Maybe do 2, 6. Would it work? Minus? Plus, maybe? Okay, check. Will be 2x squared plus 4x minus 6x minus 12. It doesn't work because this combined is 2x. So maybe I'm just not going to do guess and check because it's a lot of different way to get 12. I'm going to do AC diamond and grouping. So AC diamond would do A and C, 2 times 20, negative 12 AC diamond. Negative 24. Instead of negative 12, negative 24, multiply. Add to 5, negative 5. Oh, 3, 8 would work, right? 3 times negative 8 is negative 24. 3 plus negative 8 is negative 5. So, but then this 3 and 8 was used to do the grouping. Plus 3x minus 8x minus 12 equal to 0. Now I have 4 term. If I have 4 term, I can do grouping. So when like the last number is very complicated, you can have a lot of different way up to 12. 12 is 1 and 2, 1 and 12, or 3 and no 3 and 4, or 2 and 6. There's so many combination that maybe AC diamond works better. Oh, this is a square. So when I have 4 term, I group 2 by 2. X still outside. So that would be x 2x plus 3 minus 4. Also 2x plus 3. It is plus 3 because 12 divided by negative 4 is positive 3. Okay, and then I would say both of them are multiplying 2x plus 3, but this is x and this is 4. So I will write x minus 4, 2x plus 3 equal to 0. So x is equal to 0, x is equal to 4, and also 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. 2x equal to negative 3, x is equal to negative 3 over 2. 0, 4, negative 3 over 2. 0, 4, negative 3 over 2. Number 8. Given one of the factor is this, use synthetic to find all 0. Oh, if someone tell us one factor is x plus 4, so I'm going to use it to find the other factor by looking at the quotient. So I'll do synthetic 12, negative 36, negative 16. But because we are testing for x plus 4, test x plus 4. The outside would be negative 4. 4 times 5 is negative 20. Add them, there will be negative 8. Negative 8 times 4 is 32 positive. Add them is negative 4. Negative 4 is 16. So it is 0. And this is the 1x squared. This is the other factor. So, so we have to factor 5x squared minus 8x minus 4. It can be factored this way, and x plus 4, right? So this is our p of x. If you want to find 0, you have to factor this more. So let's do AC diamond again. Negative 20 AC diamond, right? AC diamond. Multiply. Why is it negative 20? It's 5 times negative 4. Multiply, add to be negative 8. Ooh, what times what? 2 times 10, right? Negative. Negative 10 times 2 is negative 20. When you add them, they're negative 8. But these two numbers are used to break the 8x into two terms. X plus 4. 5x squared, I keep copying, but plus 2x minus 10x minus 4 equal to 0. So do factor 2 by 2. Grouping is 2 factoring. So no, the common factor is x. 5x plus 2 minus 2. 5x plus 2. Plus because negative 4 divided by negative 2 is positive 2. Equal to 0. So factor again. That would be x minus 2 because both of them multiply 5x plus 2. So you factor it this way. Now it's totally complete factoring. And we would do split them. X equal to negative 4, x equal to 2, and x equal to negative 2 over 5. I skipped some step, but basically you say 5x plus 2 equal to 0, 5x equal to negative 2, x equal to negative 2 over 5, right? So that's the answer. Negative 4, 2, negative 2 over 5. Negative 4, 2, negative 2 over 5. Nope. Is there something wrong? Let's all other 0. Oh, maybe they don't need the first one. Okay. Yeah, they don't need the negative 4. 9. Use rational zero theorem to check. Now, this one, they don't tell us anything to try as the first factor first. So we would, but I get, oh no, this is just a possible rational. We don't have to do anything. So what are the possible one? So remember, they just want possible. You don't have to find it. So possible would be P over Q equal to factor of 2, factor of 6, last term, over factor of 2. So factor of 6 is plus and minus 1, plus and minus 2, plus and minus 3, plus and minus 6. Factor of 2 is plus and minus 1 and plus and minus 2. So if we look at all of the top divided by plus and minus 1, it will be just the whole list. Plus and minus 3, plus and minus 6. And then all of them divided by 2 will include plus and minus 1 half. And plus and minus 3, 2. Because 3, I don't need to do 2, 2 because 2 times 2 divided by 2 is 1. We already have. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So we don't need to repeat it. Okay, so 1, negative 1, 2, negative 2, 3, negative 3, 6, negative 6, 1 half, comma, negative 1 half, 3, 2, comma, negative 3, 2. Okay, remember to put the comma outside, okay, not under the denominator. 10, solve the two equation. I think these are solved by grouping. How come I have to solve two of them? Well, I think maybe just practice grouping. The first one, we would group these two together. Let's write it here. 9x cubed plus 7x squared minus 38x minus 28. So grouping x squared, 9x plus 7 minus 4, 9x also plus 7. And then we'll do x squared minus 4 because they both of them is multiplied to minus plus 7. This is a difference of 2 square. We can factor x plus 2, x minus 2, and then 9x plus 7. Okay, so the 0 is x plus 2, x minus 2. So the 0 will be negative 2, 2, 9x plus 7 equal to 0. 9x equal to negative 7, x equal to negative 7 over 9. 2, negative 7 over 9. Let's do them. 2, negative 7 over 9. How come we have to do 2? Okay, so the second thing is the same thing. So you group 2 together and you factor. So you can obviously see that the only thing that is common is x, right? So x squared, 2x squared, 2x minus 7. And then the other one has nothing. So 2x minus 7 equal to 0. And then you would do x squared plus 1, the front, and 2x minus 7. Now 2x squared plus 1, do you have to do I? Solve the equation. Okay, they didn't say anything, so maybe we will do it. So this would become x squared plus 1 equal to 0. That means x squared equal to negative 1. Square root both sides. It will be plus and minus I. And for this one, it will be 2x minus 7 equal to 0. 2x is equal to 7 because I plus 7 plus 7. X is equal to 7 divided by 2. 7 over 2, then I, comma, negative I. Oh, that's good. They want I. 11. 11, you were given one factor, and then you want to find the other one. Okay, so if someone gives us the factor, then we don't have to list the possible one. We'll just say 1, negative 3, negative 11, negative 5, x plus 5. This would be negative 5, right? 1 times negative 5 is negative 5. Add them is negative 8. Negative 3. Oh, this is a positive 3, so this would be a negative 2. Sorry, I have a typo there. This would be negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 5 is positive 10. Add them is negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 5 is 5. I have a remainder 0, and this is the other factor. X squared, x, and 1. So I can factor my f of x as x plus 5, x squared minus 2x minus 1. Okay, it's equal to 0. So split them now. This is not factorable. So I think we have to do quadratic formula. X equal to negative 5. And then x squared minus 2x minus 1 equal to 0 is not factorable because you can't find two numbers that multiply to negative 1. If you try, negative 1 multiply. But add to negative 2, there's no such things. So you would do x is equal to negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac. So this is negative 4. 4 minus negative 4 means over 2. 2a is 2. So it'll be 2 plus or minus 8. 4 plus 4 over 2. Simplify. 2 plus and minus 2 root 2. 8 is 2 root 2. Times square root 2, so this is 2 root 2 over 2. Now you can factor the 2 out, cancel all the 2, 1 plus and minus root 2. So I have negative 5, 1 plus root 2, comma 1 minus root 2. 12 is the one where you have to find all possible rational zero and then finish everything. Okay. So let's start from the beginning. We'll say the first is a possible zero. Possible zero is plus and minus 1, plus and minus, so it's the factor of this. Over factor of 1, so we don't care about factor of 1. 5 and 7 and 35. Probably not 35, we just need to check this, right? Over plus and minus 1, we don't need to care. So then we have to try, okay, try x plus 1. So that means, well, actually, I'm going to try an x minus 1. Minus 1, because 1, 1, negative 37 and 35. If I try x minus 1, this is 1. Okay, 1 times 1 is 1. Add is 2. 1 times 2 is 2. It's minus 35, and that works, right? 0. So I can factor my stuff, this polynomial, as x minus 1, x squared. So this is 1x squared. X squared plus 2x minus 35, and this is factorable. Negative 35. Can use the regular diamond. X minus 1. X. Multiply. Add. 2. 7 and 5. Minus, right? X plus 7. X minus 2. So then split x equal to 1. X equal to negative 7. X equal to 2. 1, 7, negative 2. 7, negative 2. Oh, negative 7. Negative 7 and 2, I think. Right. So this is 2. Yeah. X minus 1. Okay, so 1 comma negative 7 and 2. Find the 0 by list. Oh no. Oh yes, it is this one. Okay, so did we get any mistake? It's a plus 7. Oh, minus 5. Gosh, you see, it's 5. I don't know why I say 2, so no wonder. It's 5. Typo. I'm rushing. 13. Find a 0. So this one, do you want to do list all possible 0? Actually, you don't need to, because you can always try grouping first. Try factoring first. If it doesn't work, then you do grouping. So I'm going to do grouping. I don't know if it is, so for this 2 is x plus 1, but and then the other one is 1, x plus 1, right? So that would equal to x squared plus 1, x plus 1. Again, we have x plus 1. X squared plus 1 equal to 0. X squared equal to negative 1, because I subtract 1, and then x would equal to square root, plus and minus I. And then x plus 1 split equal to 0. X is equal to negative 1. Oh, I, negative I, and negative 1. 13. So this is Rational function, what is the domain? Domain is the denominator equal to 0. So let's just solve the denominator because we want to avoid dividing by 0. So we don't want a denominator to be 0. So solve those. 2x plus 3, the denominator. So solve domain, solve d of x equal to 0. X plus 5 is equal to 0. Split. Okay. 2x plus 3 equal to 0. 2x equal to negative 3. X equal to negative 3 over 2. Right? Minus 3 and divided by 2. X is equal to negative 5. So, but this is the equal. For domain, that would be, I don't want it to be equal. X don't equal to negative 3 over 2. X don't equal to negative 5. So we would say add negative 3 over, no, which one is lower? Negative 5 is lower. Right? So we don't want this 2, but we want the others in the domain. It will be negative infinity, negative 5, union, negative 5, negative 3 over 2, union, negative 3 over 2, infinity. Okay, there's a lot of entering. Negative, this is just, negative infinity, comma, negative 5, union, negative 5, comma, negative 3 over 2, union, again, negative 3 over 2, comma, could cursor out first, to infinity. Oh, where's my submit button? Oh, here. Sounds good. 15. So we want to find horizontal asymptote. So what is the degree of the numerator? Is 1. Oh, no. The highest one. Okay, don't be fooled by the first one. Is 3. What is the degree of the denominator? The highest is also 3. So the horizontal asymptote is the ratio of their coefficient. So I'm going to look for the highest term is this one and this one. So because this is 3 and 3, they have the same degree. So horizontal asymptote is equal to AN over BN. Leading coefficient. What's the coefficient of the first one? Is negative 1. What's the coefficient of the bottom? Is negative 4. So it's y equal to 1/4. Y equal to, they have y equal to, so you just say 1/4. And then for this one, the degree is 2. This degree is 3. So it's 0. Don't have to do anything. 16, determine the values for which f has a vertical asymptote. So this is finding vertical asymptote, and if you look at the notes, vertical asymptotes are you solve the denominator equal to 0 after factoring, okay, after cancel factor. So I'm going to write this out. Can I factor this? This is hard to factor. How do I factor 4x cubed minus 5x squared plus 3? Oh, no. Okay, so not this one. It's 16. I'm doing 13. Vertical asymptote is not possible for that one because it's hard to factor. So we want to solve d of x equal to 0 for vertical asymptote. So that means x squared plus 7x minus x equal to 0. What would that be? This I can do diamond. Negative 8 multiply 7 add 1 8 negative x minus 1 x plus 8. So x equal to 1 x equal to negative 8. So this is the vertical asymptote. 1 and negative 8. That's good. And technically, I should see if there's common factor, but I know there is no common factor. Horizontal asymptote. Horizontal is comparing degree, right? So this is degree 2, so y equal to 1 because the leading coefficient is x squared, 1x squared and 1x squared. Vertical is after you cancel the, So again, for horizontal asymptote, you should actually look at the leading terms. The leading term in this case is x squared, 1x squared. The leading term is 1x squared, so you compare them. Same degree, so y equal to 1 over 1 is equal to 1. Vertical asymptote is you cancel them and you look at the remaining d of x equal to 0. So that is x minus x equal to 0, x equal to 6. Wholes is the one that you cancel, right? X is equal to 0. Oh, they don't want y, so it's good. You cancel x, x is x equal to 0. Okay, this would be 6, be 1. Okay. Find the, so this is a function that gives the body concentration of a certain dosage of medication after T in hours. What value does the concentration approach as time elapses infinitely? So when time goes on, that is end behavior, what would the concentration be? So I would say that is just trying to find horizontal asymptote. Horizontal asymptote has no calculation. So it's kind of like C infinity is what, right? We don't know. So we'll do a horizontal asymptote. We'll give the end behavior. So what would that be? We have the degree. So degree 1 over degree 1. Same degree. So the horizontal asymptote is y equal to 0.7 over 2. So it's 0.35. So the concentration is 0.35 in the long run. So it would stay in the body. What does this mean? In the concentration would begin would increase over time, is it? Don't know. No. Decrease. Oh, never decrease to 0. So it will never decrease to 0. It's decreasing. So I know it's decreasing because you can just it doesn't increase over time because if you do they say T of 10, right? So you do T of 10 and then T of 20. T of 10 is 0.7 times 10 plus 900 over 10. 20 plus 5 over 25. So that will be 907 over 25. 907 over 25. Oh, didn't turn on. 907 over 25. 36, right? 36 point something. But there are 20 hours, so it'll be 0.7 or close to a day. Plus 900 over 2 times 20 is 40. 40 plus 5. 0.2 times 20. 0.2 times 20. Is it 0.2? No, 0.7. 0.7 times 20 plus 900. And then divided by, open parenthesis, 45. It's 20.3. So earlier was 36, now it's 20. So it's like decreasing, but it would never decrease to 0 because at the end, it would stay at 0.35. Never decrease to 0. Oh, did I put it in already? Yeah, so that submit again, it should work now. Okay, so that is all for this homework. It's quite long, but you can follow along and get help.